On the topic of Jack Perry, a photo making the rounds on social media, Drew McIntyre posted a photo of himself with Jack Perry, famous of the CM Punk All In backstage incident. Any thoughts on this? It was later deleted by Drew McIntyre. A lot of people think that's part of the gimmick, or someone may have said, please take that down, but no one knows for sure what's going on. And that's the
I
point. No one knows for
yeah.
sure what's going on.
Well, I don't know where he ran into Jungle Jack, but that's perfect because obviously Drew is trying to troll Punk and the whole thing with Jungle Jack at the choke for all instead of brawl for all. And I love the titles and the memes they made out of it because look at Drew McIntyre going out of his way to please this Make-A-Wish kid because he's like a foot and a half taller and 100 pounds heavier. So it looks like some guy taking his kid to fucking grade school. But I don't think that anybody in WWE made Drew McIntyre take that down. I think it's somebody in AEW probably called and yelled at old Jungle Boy. So what the fuck are you doing? You're playing into their deal, helping them draw money when you can't draw any for us. And he probably had to call Drew and say, oh, can you take that down? I'm getting all kinds of heat. Because the WWE would have laughed at it. Yeah, look, even the amateur hour fucking personnel is taking fan pictures with our top talent. So I bet you that Tony Khan got his panties in a bunch or something about that and had old Jack Boy take that down.
Well, what do you think of Drew McIntyre doing this, them using this as part of the ongoing feud between Punk and him?
I think it's fucking classic. Again, it's the only thing that Perry is known for these days. And for those who, the majority of the WWF audience or WWE audience wouldn't really know or wouldn't really care. But for the ones that do, it was perfect. And as somebody made the point that I think before it was taken down, it got like 2 million views or whatever. So more people saw Drew's picture with the guy to promote his match with Punk at SummerSlam than actually saw the AEW television program this past week. About 2.5 times.
And if you really think about it, the guy's whole gimmick is based around the incident with Punk, the scapegoat.
Yeah. So here, Drew found a kindred spirit there. We both hate Punk. And it's for those who know, it was a brilliant troll. For those who don't know, it doesn't matter because they don't know who the fuck Perry is. But yeah, I liked it.
Do you think CM Punk should think about suing?
Well, I'll tell you what. If he did, then I know who he ought to call because when you sue somebody, you also get to interview them, interrogate them, depose them, and there is no litigator. There's not even a fornicator, much less a litigator, that'll depose you in the rapid manner that this man will.
Call Stephen P. News. If you need to sue. An outlaw mud show or two. Those are the rest.
Brian, have you ever sat down and read a transcript or watched in action the man, the myth, the legend, Stephen P. New of newlawoffice.com, 877-50-STEVE? Have you watched him interrogate somebody, put them under the hot, grueling lights and depose them, give a deposition? He swears them in under oath. And then, boy, howdy, I tell you what, you would rather piss off a pit bull while you're wearing milk bone underwear than get this son of a coal miner after you. He will ask the questions, you'll give the answers, and you'll do it with a smile on your face, or he will slap you in your Corpus Christi with a habeas corpus. And everybody knows what that does to your corpuscles. Stephen P. New is a bulldog in the courtroom and in the pre-trial procedures that they go through, and he will rip you a new one. And don't start playing that music now. He'll rip you a new one if you give him half the chance. So stay on his good side, retain him to get even with you or for you with these other people that have wrongfully terminated you, poisoned you, been disadvantageous to your personal health because of negligence or outright criminality. By cracky, Stephen P. New is going to bring them to justice and make them pay you. Get even with Stephen at newlawoffice.com.
All right, well, before we get out of here, and I wanted to do retro figures and, the program, but we ran long. We're definitely going to do them next week because you have something on the way to you that we're going to talk about. But, Jim, let's
Will it show up on my front porch?
I'll find out who's going to be bringing it over there. Maybe my friend from Virginia Beach.